Alright, my dear viewers, welcome back to the next episode of our SpellForce Breath of Winter Let's Play. We stopped at the end of Nevershade Frontier, but before we go to Shal'Dun, there's one thing I have to do because I did some things off camera. Now, what I did off camera was I got Rune Priestess Daedra, which is a level 16 priestess. I bought her in Tirganach, and I made sure to, you know, put all the proper runes in level 12. We had all of those before, I just exchanged them. One other thing before we start, there was someone on Discord who messaged me 2 days ago. I think I'm a bit slow on this, but it was your birthday, so happy birthday. I want to congratulate you with that. Thanks for supporting the channel and always watching these videos. If you want to have your birthday congratulated, join Discord. Anyhow, let's go to Shal'Dun. I'll hide my camera for a sec for the cutscene, and then we can start.
Shal'Dun, die brennende Stadt. Wir sind am Ziel.
Und am Ende unseres Weges. Warum zögert ihr, Dunkelelf?
Ich bin nicht hier, um euch aufzuhalten, Mensch. Der Plan meines Herrn darf nicht gelingen.
Will euer Herr nicht die dunklen Götter in die Welt zurückholen? Ist dies nicht euer Wunsch?
Dies ist der Wunsch der Priester und Archonen. Ich bin Soldat. Und als Soldat muss ich mein Volk schützen. Manchmal auch vor sich selbst.
Und der Winter, den der Drache bringt, wird euer Volk ebenso töten.
Deshalb, wenn mein Volk leben soll, müsst ihr siegen. Mir bleibt nur eine Wahl. Ich übergebe euch die Sternengarde, das Heer der Sternenstadt. Sie ist mir treu ergeben. Nutzt sie zu eurem Schutz. Beeilt euch, eine Verteidigung zu errichten. Die anderen Heere werden bald hier sein. Ihr müsst zuerst die Schlüssel der 3 Städte erlangen, um zum Vulkan vorzudringen. Aber ruft zuvor eure Armeen und lasst uns danach weiterreden.
Alright, so we've got a little bit of help here. We're gonna talk to Craig, Drakon, Craig Unshalach. Now a Drakon. Again, I don't think in the Order of Dawn, I don't think he had the Drakon moniker attached to him. Now he does. Anyhow, we're gonna talk to him, then we're gonna continue.
Wenn ihr obsiegen wollt, müsst ihr wissen, wie die 3 Städte und der brennende Fels miteinander verbunden sind.
Bro's
Die
voice
3
changed in an
Städte von
instant.
Shal'Dun sind nach Mond, Sonne und den Sternen benannt. Jede Stadt hat einen Schlüssel, doch nur alle 3 Schlüssel gemeinsam öffnen die Tore zum brennenden Fels. Ihr müsst all diese Schlüssel erringen, aber jede Stadt hat ihre eigene Armee und ihre Priester, die sie mit mächtiger Magie schützen.
Alright, so we're gonna get all 3 parts. How are we gonna do that?
Wie gelange ich an die 3 Schlüssel?
Ihr müsst sie von den hohen Priestern der Städte erringen. Die Priester der Sternenstadt sind geübt in Mentalmagie. Die Mondstadt ist die Hochburg der schwarzen Magie und die Sonnenstadt ein einziger Tempel des Feuers. Die Sternenstadt dürfte für euch nun ein leichtes sein, aber die beiden anderen Städte sind durch Turmbarrieren geschützt. Ihr werdet magischen Schutz brauchen, um sie zu durchqueren. Beide Städte haben im Geheimen ihre Magie ausgebaut, um der Macht der anderen widerstehen zu können. Diese Magie müsst ihr euch erschließen.
Warum ist diese Stadt so seltsam aufgeteilt?
Interesting.
Priesterfreund, Zauberer und Priester. Jeder von ihnen will Recht behalten, jeder der einzig Wahrhaftige sein. Als der Feuerberg sich erhob und die Stadt in 3 Teile zerschlug, entstand auch der Zarach-Kult. Priester, die uns Norcane von nun an als Sendboten des Feuers und als Diener des Zarach ansahen. Doch die Prediger Nors, die uns so lange gelenkt hatten, wollten ihre Macht natürlich nicht teilen. Es entbrannte ein bitterer Streit, auch zwischen den Schulen der Magie. Schließlich teilten sie die Stadt unter sich auf, und in der Sternenstadt versammelten sich jene, die dem Streit nicht folgen wollten, Krieger wie ich.
Makes sense.
Daraus ging ein unsicherer Frieden hervor. Um die Machtkämpfe zu schlichten, ersann der damalige Drakon die List mit den 3 Schlüsseln. Die 3 Stadtherren sollten die innere Stadt nur gemeinsam betreten können. Aber alle Seiten forschten insgeheim nach Wegen, ihre Widersacher zu vernichten. Man berichtet von magischen Wesen, die immun waren gegenüber der Magie des Feuers oder der Finsternis. Dieses Intrigantentum widert mich an. Sollen sie sterben, je eher unser Volk diese verblendeten Narren los ist, desto besser.
Craig's a smart guy. Craig's a smart guy. Now, there is something, though, that we need to take care of. And that would be a little guy over here that's going to be waiting. There we go, Khalidzar. Now, the funny thing about Khalidzar is he's from the Moon City, which is up here. And he can help us, in a way, indirectly, to... Well, he can... excuse me, I gotta clear my throat. He can let us not be attacked by the Moon City in exchange for something we'll have to pay later. Now, usually, I'll be honest with you, usually...
Ein Gesandter der Mondstadt ist hier. Er will mit euch sprechen.
24, I can't use these are for the next map, but okay. Let's see.
Ihr seid recht hochmütig, Lichtgläubiger. Was glaubt ihr, welche Chance ihr habt? Allein gegen die Heere des Roten Imperiums.
Ihr kommt den ganzen Weg hierher, nur um mich zu verspotten?
Um euch einen Pakt zu unterbreiten. Was würdet ihr sagen, wenn ich euch den Schlüssel der Mondstadt geben würde? Und nicht nur das. Solltet ihr dem Pakt zustimmen, werden sich die Heere der Mondstadt zurückziehen.
Ist das der Güte eures Herzens zu verdanken?
Nein. Ihr vernichtet diese elenden Emporkömmlinge, diese Feuerpriester und ihren Statthalter. Dann werden die Diener Noahs unser Volk auf den alten Weg zurückführen.
Ich muss diese Entscheidung überdenken.
Denkt nicht zu lange nach.
Alright, so we gotta think. The troops are gonna be attacking us as is, right? Why did I just wanted to run into them on my own. I don't think that's a good thing. But yeah, you can obviously go into this pact. It's not horrible, and in some ways, actually, I think it might be the canon decision. Now, the reason I say might is I don't want to spoil too much, but those of you who know, you can talk to Craig about this. Actually, while we do that, it might be a good idea to maybe just start the monument, get something going here. But why this might be a bad decision is because, it's going to be a price to pay for going into a pact like this. Obviously, he claims he just wants to destroy the other guys over there, which might be the case. It might also be a little bit of a, trickery he's got going on there. Interestingly enough, even if you take the pact, you can still attack them, right? And they'll just kind of like break the pact and whatever. Not recommended to do that if you already take it, because then you get the worst of both worlds, right? But
Ohne Krieger?
Sollte ich das Angebot der Mondpriester annehmen?
Es würde eure Lage um ein Vielfaches verbessern. Aber diese Priester sind falsche Schlangen. Sie haben weder Ehre noch Vernunft im Leib. Wenn ihr es annehmt, wird es einen Preis haben. Und ihr oder irgendjemand sonst wird ihn zahlen müssen. So viel ist sicher. Niemals wird einem etwas geschenkt, Runenkrieger. Vergesst das nicht.
That's true. You know what? We're gonna refuse. We are gonna refuse, even though that's gonna make our lives terrible at this point right now, but let's refuse anyway. There's it's not that much fish. Let's refuse. And let's play this map properly, even though, again, canonically, it might not even be that wrong to accept. The reason why I'm saying this is because canonically, the result of this action, right, is going to play into something that happens in the follow-up in Shadow of the Phoenix. So, it's not the worst thing that can happen.
Seid ihr nun zu einer Entscheidung gekommen? Schlüssel oder Krieg? Die Wahl kann doch nicht so schwer sein.
It can be. Gotta think. No, let's refuse the pact.
Nein, kein Pakt mit der Finsternis.
Narr, das ist euer Ende. Wir sehen uns auf dem Schlachtfeld, wenn ich eurem langsamen, qualvollen Tod beiwohnen werde.
Schert euch fort, Schlange.
Alright, we could have killed him here, but we got a little bit more honor than that. Alright, now we need to actually get resources because things are gonna get dicey very, very quickly. Right, I think I'm... Is there like wood up here? There's a little bit, no? Not much though. The big thing that this makes easier, and if you're ever playing this game, and you're struggling with this map in particular, take it, you know, it's... There are some consequences for it, but it's not, you know, it's not gonna destroy your game outright, right? So you might as well take it. What I'm gonna have to do now, because I decided to be such a honorable person, is I'm gonna have to defend on two fronts, which can be quite difficult, and which means we need to... See, the easiest thing to do... Yeah, they're already coming, yeah. The easiest thing to do would be to just quickly... We've got so much here. I'm just gonna build one. Destroy the Star City, which is in the middle. That's gonna stop the attack somewhat, because the Crimson Empire part of the whole situation doesn't really come into play until a bit later. Luckily, though, we have these guys here. Without these, this would be insanely difficult. And it would be really avatar dependent. In this situation, we can still kind of fend for ourselves, right? Because we've got... you know, some good units to fall back on. Like you can see, they are very strong against these guys. It does net us a little bit more XP, to be fair, so it's not all negative. But, you know, in general, if you're struggling with this map, if you're playing a character like I am, and you think to yourself, man, that would, you know, it would really be nice if I had like a simpler way of doing this, just don't accept it. Oh, sorry, do accept it, sorry. Do accept the pact. What we are gonna have to do now is actually gonna be... gonna need a mace carver here. Honestly, I'm gonna build a lot of buildings up here, just because it makes it easier. Alright, let's go on these guys. Yeah, just use the space. The first couple of times I played this map, I always thought I have to build everything here. You have this whole space here. Use it. Use it. It's like, there's nothing wrong with that. And the reason why I'm doing it like this right now is because I want to make a couple of fighters. And I want to make them relatively soon, because otherwise we're going to be in a bit of a pickle. Speaking of which, I think I might be able to bait some of the... Oh, they're attacking anyway, so... Might be able to bait some of these guys out here. After this, I need a small HQ. Getting all of wood in, that's good. But a small HQ is definitely going to be a bigger upgrade, at least when it comes to how many people we can have. Now, the reason why these ones are kind of easy-ish to defeat is because they're the only ones that don't really have that many towers. I mean, they do have 2 towers, but they're regular towers of sorcery. The other 2 have towers that are considerably, and when I say considerably, I mean considerably, harder to take. With these ones, we can fight. With these ones, we can definitely fight. And, you know, with me healing them, as long as I don't die, we should be... As long as I don't die, let me restate that statement. We should be good. Because they'll just get healed, and they overpower the enemy. By a little bit. Let's make some of these. You know, having a healer is actually not that wrong. Like, not that bad. In general. And to kill the necromancer here, so they kill the specters. Some of them are kind of tough to deal with, though. But I feel like with 10 fighters... Actually, you know what, you guys? You need to build me a small HQ, because I need to double our resources here. Ideally, I can get through this part without the things attacking me again down there. The Imperials. Because that's what makes it a little bit more difficult. Alright. Should be good though, should be good. Got one part of the key, got some nice coins that I'm gonna need. Now I really want to get rid of these towers. And just destroy this building in general. Actually, let's get rid of the building first. To destroy one of the spawn points. Get 10 of these, and now we can actually make more people. Well, more workers at least. Alright. At least one spawn point less, right? Never gonna complain about that. I mean, even if the Imperials, like, in a position we are in right now, even if the Imperials were to attack us, like, we already dealt a fair blow to them, right? No, 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 we're not gonna push both on, like, on both sides. That doesn't make any sense. No, Lena is, I guess. You know what, Lena, you do whatever the heck you want. Why am I making fighters? I thought I was... Am I an idiot? Alright, these are trolls, which I can and at some point should use. I thought these would be spearmen, to be fair. I'm gonna bring them in anyway, because it's gonna be a big help. Though I still need to support these guys here. This Lena's just being a little bit annoyed there. Little bit annoying. Alright, you guys make me a... I can't use half of the things I want to build, man. What is this? Yeah, guess I forgot how annoying it can be to make stuff here when you don't have like half of the units you want. I feel like they should have... feel like that should have been done a little bit better here. Because, you know, the way this is right now is just hard, you know, to get these. Okay, but we should be good. You guys... Honestly, I don't want to let them go alone because they'll die most likely. But I do need to... I need to put these in. I don't care about the order they're in. I'm probably wrong. Don't mind that. I'm just trying to get everything in, you know, so we can actually do stuff. Medium HQ, put this in, Corpse Collector, whatever. And for the Dark Elves, because we're getting attacked from the top again here. Alright, let's just go all of you here and all of you here. These should still be fine. This is about the same as it was earlier. And we need to support them a little bit with healing. Oh, and then we have a portal to Frostfall. And I think this one is the portal to Mirathur. So now we at least know where the portals came from. That those pesky guys assaulted us with. It is quite annoying. The fact that I cannot do a... the fact that I cannot make more... we're gonna have to go out here. A smeltery. Having a smeltery here would actually be super huge. Just can't really have one. Lena, yeah, you know, lady, you're gonna have to wait there a little bit. We need to catch this attack. It's a little bit of back and forth with these. But you know, for the most part, we're good. Okay, let's see, what can we make? We need Lenya, actually. 5 Lenya would be huge. 5 Lenya? 5 Lenya would be huge, yeah, man. Absolutely. No, just having Lenya in general would be pretty big. Gonna have these for you there. These are gonna respawn, but it's fine, it's fine. The big thing we need to get here, that's gonna make our lives a lot easier, is these elementals here. Now, I forgot which one was which. I believe the Moon Elemental is used for the Imperials. The Sun Elemental is used for the other ones up there. So, let's get a medium HQ going here. To get more people. I guess 3 of you can also do something. A Shaman's Hut. Never go wrong with that, right? You can never go wrong with that. For some reason, I'm frontlining again. I will say, probably out of all 3 of these, the Moon Towers are worse than the Sun Towers. But the Imperials have the worst units to deal with. Mainly because of the, what do you call them? Those ones that can give you like 100 damage with 1 tap, you know? We've already met them on a couple of previous maps, but those can be super annoying, and those are a force to be reckoned with. But yeah, with a map like this, just don't let them build up in the first place. Don't let them build up. Secure yourself first, build up a defense, and then you can work it from there. Like in this case, we've defended sort of successfully here. I think those are not going to respawn, and now I can actually go down here and defend. There's a lot of fish here, so you kind of want to get to this area as soon as you can. Lenya, fish, you know, a lot of food. So I like to build up my food reserves all down here, which is tricky, believe it or not, when the Imperials are on your nose, on your ass, right? The whole time. Doesn't matter here, though. Let's actually get some of that going, some of the good stuff. I'll make a food store. Food store here might be a little bit too close, though. Hunting, fisher's hut. Okay, actually, no, it's gonna be fine. Let's make a food store here. 6 of you. And I'm gonna talk with this guy.
Macht schon. Bringt es hinter euch, Lichtgläubiger.
Tod nützt ihr mir nichts. Aber vielleicht habt ihr etwas anzubieten, das mir euer Leben wert ist.
Was wäre, wenn ich euch sage, dass es geheime Gänge in die anderen Stadtteile gibt?
Sprecht weiter.
Die Gänge wurden von Ulkar Khan angelegt, bevor die Sonnenpriester ihn ermordet haben. Sie führen in die Sonnen- und Mondstadt, aber sie sind magisch verschlossen.
Was nützen sie mir dann?
Wartet,
Good question.
nur die Hand Khans kann die Tore öffnen. Khan ist tot, aber seine Hand befindet sich in unserem Besitz. Man weiß nie, wann man sie brauchen könnte. Aber nun ist es wohl soweit.
Yes, it
Gut.
is.
Gebt sie mir und ihr sollt verschont bleiben.
Okay, so we got the hand. Now that's good. That is good. We do need to start thinking about... So I want to get rid of the moon guys second. Definitely. Moon guys second, because they're just kind of annoying up there, right? They're also very tough to deal with, though, so not to be underestimated. Everything else I kind of have. Everything I want to have, at least. One thing I'm gonna build is a couple of fire starters down here. Let's see, what about this one? 3 slots besides symbol sun, moon, and star. I'm gonna get one of these. So sun, moon, star. Latches have been opened. Thank you very much. Yeah, we're gonna have to see how we're gonna deal with this. Now we can have this thingy go with us. We're gonna open this passageway, and then we need a way, and we need a bigger army first and foremost, right? It's kind of like the big thing. It's gonna make this a hell of a lot easier. Or are you fucking with me now? Are you messing with me here? No, it's taking the piss, isn't it? Oh no, I can build it here. There we go. Build this here. Ooh. Okay, the attacks are not really picking up. They're still kind of the same, which is good. 5. I'm gonna want to make... I do have totems, right? Totems are good. Totems are always good. So let's upgrade them. And let's make 5 more for Lenya. 5 more for Lenya over here. Those are a bit annoying, definitely. But we should be able to defend against them. And these guys usually regenerate by the time, you know, the second attack afterwards comes in. So that's good. That's good. These guys here should do fine as well. We just need food. We just need food, and I want to open this man here. Yeah, just bang the fist. It's fun to imagine, though, like he tries opening it, just bangs the fist on the man here. It breaks. It's kind of like, it worked, guys. It worked. Don't worry about that. Okay. So, Mana Thief, that's whatever. Probably not the strongest. If Lena would fight, that would be amazing here. There we go. Yeah, but this can be tough to get through, so... Can be tough to get through. So what I'm gonna do now, actually, is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All 6 of you go down here. Just get rid of these. All 6 of you go down here. And then what we're gonna do is, in fact... Wait, do I have the... The light's off in the room again. Clear my throat for a sec there. Wow, okay, that hurt. Death gaze. Gonna remember your name, buddy. Watch out. Okay, now what I want to do is... Once they've built that for me, I kind of want to pull... I want to make a couple of towers here, and I want to make... Right, the thing is, I need men here, I need people. Right now, it's kind of weak. It's looking kind of weak. Huh. Honestly, let me quick save. Let me just see. So if I take the 10 of you... I'll take the 10 of you first, because they can defend without them. That's fine. They can defend without them just fine, no problems. And I'm going to give them a couple of towers here just to support them. Just so they've got a little bit, you know. A fire towers, thinking about it, fire towers against the fire part of the enemy constellation over here. Probably not the smartest idea, but I'll do it anyway. And then we're going to make a couple of these, and those are going to join me immediately. We need to get rid of these at the top. There's no music, it sounds strangely eerie. But no, we need to get rid of those at the top. We can also get this guy. I guess we could use him as like a fighter. You know what, might as well. We can use him as a fighter. And it's going to be pretty good, right? All in all. Maybe I should distribute these 3 to 3. But he's not as useful against the towers of the Moon City. Let's just get both, though. We are almost level 20. What does level 20 give us? Gotta put the towers all the way at the back here. I don't feel like just redistributing all of these things, so let's just have the towers all the way at the back. One big issue on this map is that I can't really, like, take over many of the enemies. Alright, we get this guy too. Because they're too high of a level, right? So that kind of sucks, but it is what it is, I guess. Alright, give me one more here, and maybe one here, just so they've got a little bit, you know? And then they should be able to defend. These guys I'm going to pull towards us, but first we need to break through this little passage here. Once we're through it, we should be good. 200 for this here. Some people have told me they're not actually looking forward to me beating this map. They're looking forward to me trying the next one, which, to be fair, with an avatar like mine, it's gonna be a little bit, you know, not nice. But at least we can use these guys here now to just get through. Sun towers and a lot of moon towers over here. These are super crap to kill. But it's one of the more reasons, like, you don't have to destroy the Star City first, the one that was here. But honestly, why wouldn't you? Like, there's literally no reason not to do so, because it's the easiest one to get, that's first. And second, it's just, it gives you so many opportunities you can use for the other two cities, right? It gives you ways to go top, it gives you ways to go down there to the Sun City. It's just the best one, flat, like straight up. Mental. But it is straight up just the best city to go to. So if you ever, you know, playing this map, just do it this way. Unless you really want to challenge yourself, then I guess you could... I feel like the most difficult one would be the Sun City to get first. Just because you would have to ignore the other two while you go to it. But it's not worth it. It's absolutely not worth it. And this is, I feel like, the intended way of doing it anyway. They're attacking again. That's interesting to see. That's interesting to see. I guess we can support them with a little bit now. Honestly, I would like to make a tower or two up here as well. You know, just to be on the safe side. Let's get these. Just two, you know, just two. So we can be sure that nothing bad's gonna happen to my peeps up there. Now let's see, do the towers work? No, I'm an idiot, probably. Yes, I'm an idiot. They get completely blocked by, well, by the Sun Dark Elves. Would have thought that the Fire Dark Elves are immune to fire. I just never thought about it, to be honest with you. Happens. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Okay, you know what? Just, all of you, just K. See this? Now we have to make them again. That sucks. Oh my god, okay, I have to keep that in mind, okay? Remind me, someone, if I forget. But we did get the attack from above, so I feel like these ones could be good to have here. Man, those are annoying as all hell. We can't really do much about them right now, right? They're pretty strong. Well, actually, no, we can do something about them. Because we are controlling the upper parts now. And we've got these Dark Elves, right? I'm going to activate the monument here, make more people. Because all the attacks coming from above come from this passage here, which we are defending now, so that's good. And I'm going to use the Sun Elemental to destroy this here. Destroy this, make this for me, and give me a few more totems here. Now let's see if I was right in my hypothesis that this one's immune to this. I was, alright. So you just give me the towers. We are going to take care of these Drakelings here. And while we do that, just, you know, just get another tent here. Just get it going, come on. Sand Dragon. They're level 18. Isn't too bad, all in all, but it's kind of annoying. Actually, no, these are really good at dealing with them, for some reason. Just get the Groznia, Giroznia, Pierogi, whatever that name is. I like pierogi, Polish food, pretty good. Even gives us level 20. That's perfect. Oh my god. Okay, we need more charisma, apparently. To get this to level 9. Which I do want to get, kind of. Alright, now all of you can go back down here. These are annoying. They keep spamming these spiders and beetles over here, but they will die eventually, so it's whatever. It's fine. Alright, now I need hunters. I need someone to hunt for me. I could only place this in a... you know, somewhere where it'd be like good for the... I forgot to loot, didn't I? If I could only place this somewhere, right? Actually, let's destroy this here. Maybe if I place the hunting lodge instead of it. Might be good. Let's see. Absolutely not, but we're gonna do it anyway. This guy is still being busy. I'm gonna take half of you, and you're gonna join me up here. Alright, that's good. More mages. Okay, so... just try and get the Beetle Whisperer if you can. Other than that, it's just too annoying. It kills most of the beetles, right, if you kill him, so... no reason not to. And the Spider Whisperer, same idea. It's... I will say, even though the placement of these enemies in this particular position is hell of annoying, it makes perfect sense, because the difficult part about this is just like trying to get through, you know? Let's do 5 here. It's trying to get through, and if you can't get through because they block you, right? That's kind of their job done. That is kind of their job done. Not much else I can do. These 2 towers are now completely useless up here. But at least we can do some nasty things against them. If I recall correctly, though, the difficult part about this whole thing is... the difficult part about this whole situation is that you've got to kind of... like, pushing into the Dark Elves, where they have the spawners, is pretty difficult. Because it's... oh, it's up here, I'm gonna show you, but it's quite tricky. Quite tricky. Alright, you get this. It's actually pretty nice what I got. It's actually pretty nice. You guys are gonna collect me a little bit more Lenya. Whatever, just do it there then. Do it there. I'm not gonna wait for him. He has the honor of destroying all of this, just so we have an empty path to go up there. I think I'm gonna have to invest a little bit more into charisma. And I got a new spell. It's on level 6 though. Only level 6. Charm, Dominate. Yeah, Dominate is good. Someone told me in the previous episode we had that using Dominate and having Dominate on level... well, not having it on a higher level necessarily, but that Dominate just does more, if that makes sense. Like, it costs a little bit more mana for the upkeep, but it does more if you compare what kind of result you get by using Dominate, right? Honestly, the three of you could... might as well do this here, right? I really put these in the worst positions you can imagine here. You know what? Whatever. I'm not gonna change it. I am not changing it now. Right, there's the snake, level 20. You wanted to make a deal with us. Let's see how you feel about deals now, buddy. It's kind of good that they're attacking me. Kind of, I say, but then again, that's a lot of them, right? So I'm gonna restrain myself a little bit here. Rather lose some of the orcs than I would any of the dark elves. Let's just kill this guy here. He seems pretty strong. Right, that doesn't work at all, killing him. I'm gonna do like a big heal, just to, you know, try and catch as many as I can with this. But it's only level 5. Don't know. Okay, we got him though. We got the big bad guy. Gotta do another big heal. Like, so far we've only lost these guys though, which is good. Nothing I can really do to stem the bleeding here with this. Though one thing, no, actually I can. There is one thing I can do. I could take a group of you. Well, I was hoping a group with Dark Elves in it. Take a group and destroy the actual camp of them spawning. I think we're gonna be fine just as is. You go here, please. Man, the AI in this game can be wonky. Wonky ass shit sometimes. Okay, some coins. Now, this here, by the way, if you don't know, this is the premier farming spot on this map. Like, you can farm here, honestly, to eternity, it feels like, right? So, if you just ever want to farm, just do it here. Honestly, the best thing you can do. The problem with this is that it's really hard to get to them, right? You notice they are all kind of tucked in here, and I need to bait them out first before I can actually do anything. So what I would like to do is just send these all the way in the back to destroy the building. And I'm gonna use the other ones to just kind of cover for them in the meantime. Hopefully that's gonna be... oh no, we're gonna lose one of them. Oh, that sucks. Okay, that sucks, but let's get the building going. They don't respawn, that's why it sucks. Let's get this, come on. You get the last tower, and then we should be fine. See, they just spawned, there's so many of them. But we got it, for the most part. We can also get a few more, which is gonna be useful, definitely. Gonna make a few more fighters, actually. Even though it's probably not such a good idea. But you know, might as well. Alright, we got some experience points. Now, I believe there was a bug here on this map specifically that caused it so. Even if you destroy the spawn point here, they would still keep spawning. I don't know if this is the case in this particular instance that we're playing. Hopefully not, because that would be super shitty. But if you're ever looking for an unlimited XP farm, that's the closest thing you're gonna get in this game. Because you can destroy the building, they'll just keep coming anyway, right? Alright, let's get these guys. It's still not quite done, they still got a little bit here that's left. They've still got a little bit left. Right, honestly, you can go tell them, it's fine, it's whatever. You can also join us now, pretty strong fighter, wouldn't want to not have you. Wouldn't want to not have you, and I want you guys to help destroy this because you're the only ones that actually do any proper damage. Usually I just send my avatar or heroes to do it, but as you've noticed, we don't really have them on this map. Well, we do have our avatar, who's weak. Heroes we will have later, once we get to the center. Oh, actually, don't join me, destroy these instead. So we can open the way to the Moon City. down there. Sorry, the Moon City, the Star City. The Star City, the red, the Fire City. That's the one I'm looking for. Oh, ooh, that just went all the way to the left field. Okie dokie. Zaltur. Guess we're gonna wait here. Actually, no, we can meet them in battle. That's fine. I've got my mana replenished, so we should be good. Yeah, these can't do anything. Alright, just gonna be a little bit closer here, and now we fight. It's actually not too bad if they kill many of my orcs. I'm kind of using them as fodder when they run in first, right? Just so they can tank some of the spells. Apart from that, I mean, I don't really care. They're not that expensive. I'm getting some good XP. This building here might be tricky too, so I want to hurry. One thing I never really liked about this map is, that's purely from like a visual standpoint, but these ones are hyped up to be like cities, right? And there's like, where's the city? Like, there's a couple of walls, some ruins, and I guess a couple of buildings, right? But I would have liked them to be proper cities, like to be huge cities. Oh, I've actually got quite a few here left. Including the main guy. I'm super happy that this guy's just attacking on his own and I don't have to give him commands every now and again. That's great. That's just perfect. Sorcerer's dead. Alright, all of them are gone. Then I'm gonna loot a little bit. Some good spells, but dark magic, right? So black magic. Can't use that one. I'm gonna go up here and you're gonna loot me this. Let's see.
Barbaren, Schänder! Noahs Macht möge euch heimsuchen!
Noahs Macht hat euch auch nicht geholfen, Priester. Aber ihr selbst könnt euer Leben retten. Erschließt mir die Macht, die ihr gegen die Priester des Feuers geschmiedet habt.
Das Elementar des Mondes. Wenn es mein Leben rettet und diese Feuerdiener vernichtet, dann nehmt es.
I mean, look, this is just the only logical thing you can do, right? The only logical thing you can do. Now, there is a path, rather, to go down here on this end. But I don't know... But I do not know if... So we've got the elemental. I don't know if there's any towers here. If there are no towers, I'm gonna go clear it now. If there are towers, I'm gonna have to be a little bit more careful. But the reason I'm doing it right now is because until the elemental over here, who's doing very well, by the way. Perfect. Employee of the month kind of material. He's doing quite well. However, he's not, you know, it takes a while. Luckily for the bottom one, we're gonna have two, right? We have two moon elementals. That's gonna make it a little bit quicker, at least. But regardless, let's go here first. We already have two parts of the key, right? We've got the... Well, that's Fahrenheit's key. We got the... Oh, there we go. The star key and the moon key. So we should be good. Now, these ones I should be able to dominate if they just don't get one-shot by something. I don't know, they just got one shot. Okay, so this is where you go to the gates. We can't really do it now, but we're gonna do it at the end there. But this guy's doing quite well. Where am I, by the way? Can I heal these guys? And the Optio, please. Nothing they can do against us. Nothing they can do. Okay, I think it's time to go towards the sun bastards down there. So let's walk back here. Maybe there's a couple of things I can also do with my village here. It's kind of not been, you know. Yeah, we've got plenty of wood. I guess we don't really need that much wood though. Let's get 5 of these, and instead of wood, maybe Lenya. Lenya's kind of on the low side here. Or maybe I could just do them like 50-50. That'll be fine too. But I think Lenya for now is gonna be what we need. Some more people might not be wrong either. Let's go here. Oh no, you've still got 2 to destroy, please. Do your best. Start with that one, then get this one. But yeah, this isn't a difficult map, I feel like. If you like act decisively, I guess if you're playing it for the first time and you don't know where things are, it can be quite tricky. But I feel like if you're acting decisively and you know, like, I'm gonna go up there, I'm gonna destroy those, I'm gonna down, you know, back and forth, all that kind of thing. It's fairly decent as a map, right? It's like, it's not too difficult, it's not too easy either, right? You do need to give it a little bit of a thought, but I wouldn't say it's unfair. The next map, now that one might be a little bit more in the unfair direction. But that we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Takes them a while. I'm almost inclined to... Oh, shit, wait a minute. There's a chest here. Please get this for me. But yeah, something I mentioned earlier. I do wish this would look more like a city. Because, you know, the inner part, I guess, looks like a city, but compared to human cities, even elven, dwarven cities, there's just, like, no buildings here. A couple of them, right? That's fair, but they could have made more. I guess they just didn't want to make it too difficult for the spawning. Like, if you had too many buildings, it would have too many spawners, and that would kind of be kind of ass, right, to play. I actually don't think it would be. I think it'd be great. But hey, to each their own. Alright, some good stuff, some good stuff. And he's about done. I hope that in the inner city, there's a couple of merchants over there. I hope we're going to be able to get some level 9 mental magic spells. Might be used... well, I'm saying it might be useful on the next map, but it probably won't be useful at all there. Just because the enemies are all such a high level that we can't really do anything with it. But you know, better than not to have it, I guess. Alright, you go up here. Let's push out. Let's push out. Now, there's 2 ways we could do this. We can go either here, or we could go up here. Both of these are tricky, in the sense that you've got, well, both of them have these towers there, right? So there's no real way of getting around them unless you have these guys. Alright, everyone square up here. Let's push out. Oh, they're attacking for me. Thank you. Oh, that's a 30 though. I'm pretty far, I can't heal them. Probably means I'm gonna lose 1 or 2 of them, but... Alright. Luckily, that's not the case. You two. I'm not gonna wait for him, but we can push out. Now here is gonna be the second gate to get into the city. So one option is to go from up there, one to go from the middle, one to go from below. It doesn't really matter which one you take, to be fair, because they all lead you to the same portal, I believe, inside the city. So it's, you know, whatever. But, you know, it's easier sometimes to choose a particular one just because it's closer, right? I did have a funny bug with this one a couple of times, where the... wait, speak... Guys, I don't think this should be like this. Hey guys, we're inside here. I'm just gonna do this here and then go back out with Lena, because we got some experience points. We've got Defeat Grim, but we still don't have the Sun Key, and I want to get the experience for the Sun Key, so but yeah, you can do that if you want to. Actually, something that may not have been a bad idea would, like, if we were to multitask, right, and just use our heroes to clean out parts of the inner city, that would have been kind of cool. Like playing on 2 fronts kind of deal. But no, that probably not the best idea. But thinking of it, actually, right? Thinking of it. Let me help these. You help them. I'm gonna actually go inside and I'm gonna do as much as I can, at least until they get the towers going. Once the towers are gone, I'm gonna rejoin outside so we can attack the Sun City. There's quite a few things there. But until that, you know, we might as well go in. I think if I talk to the gate, it's gonna close it though. Let's try. Attached. Right, I'm not gonna use anything here. Let's just go in. Well, they can just do their thing. There's two of them, so it's gonna be double, like twice as fast, right? For this, while we can wreak some havoc in here. But the problem is that I want to do dominate on these, otherwise it's gonna be hard. And I guess I can't do dominate on them. Yeah, I can, okay. Yes, I can. Let's do as many as I can. I think dominate doesn't expire either, right? So you can just put like a lot of it on you. Put all of these out. On a Shadowblade level 16, I doubt... Yeah, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. But hey, look. It's open. We're not abusing anything technically, we're just using what the game gave us to our advantage. Help me kill this guy, please. Oh, they can do their thing down there. Alright, let's get the rest of them. Well, she's a priestess, but she's got fast fighting. I love that, actually. That's huge. That is huge. The Warlock's kinda weak. I mean, yeah, he's kinda weak. Let's not kid ourselves. He's not the best. He's not the best. Okay, wait for one more, and then we can move onwards. There's quite a bit. Centurio, level 22. Damn, son. You're a tough one. Not tough enough for us, of course, but tough nonetheless. They're still doing their thing. See, this is called multitasking, and it's, you know, quite normal where I come from. Maybe we can use a couple of spells on them. Just make it a little bit easier. I mean, with our heroes, right, it's obvious, your hero party is the strongest party you can have in a game. The right heroes, if you have the right ones, they could even conquer, like, armies to some extent, but that really depends on the enemy army composition, right, and how many there actually are for this whole thing. Alright, let's go in here, let's clear this. This is actually one of the... They are kind of strong. One of the treasure parts of the kind of like this inner circle, which is, you know, good once we get to it. I just don't really remember which ones we should use and which one we should open. You know what I'm gonna do? I think I'm not gonna open any of them in this Let's Play. Obviously I'm gonna finish this map, but then I'm gonna ask you guys in the comments, right? Write to me which ones are good for me. Because I really don't remember. I know the only ones I remember off the top of my head would be some like the, what's it called? Like the archery set, because during my last playthrough of this game, I went with the archery set, right? So that's the only one I kind of still have fresh in my memory. Everything else, what's going on here? Why am I hitting? Okay, you guys have done a stellar job. And I'm gonna join you very soon. Once we... I mean, I guess we're gonna get rid of them fairly soon. Let's all go out. And let's send the ones that actually do damage in first, right? How about that? How about that? I'm just there for the healing, I'll be honest with you. I mean, sure, I can hit. I can hit, but does it do that much of a difference? No, not really. 8. Fire. I think we looked at this one earlier, right? Wasn't worth it. Wasn't worth it. Why did Craig even send us to collect all the keys when we could have just done this, right? Imagine how much easier that would have been. Okay, I also don't want to be the first, really, running into that. There we go, this is much better. One of the downsides of these heroes, like the Blade Minion and Kira, is that they don't have any, what do you call it, spells that you can use with them. Which kind of sucks. Some of them do. These two in particular don't, so it's kind of iffy. Kind of iffy, because they'd be a lot stronger if they had something, but then they'd kind of be overpowered anyway, right? So I guess it's a balancing choice at the end of the day. These guys are pretty tough, though. Now, I don't want to push out too far down here. Just want to get rid of these guys. There was a bug you could use in version 1.54 that would let you kind of... I mean, I can try it. I think it's patched, but I can try it regardless. Which was basically... It was basically... You do it like this, right? You have your character, and you put someone close to a chest. Then you'd go with your character, and like... You could open the chest like this. You see how it's red now? It would actually be green in that scenario, but that got patched, so... I mean, understandable, definitely understandable. It was a pretty broken exploit and kind of removed this whole part of the game, like collecting the coins, so makes sense. Then again, you know, a part of me wishes it weren't fixed. Because I could abuse it right now, hahaha. My heroes are gonna take care of those. I mean, I can still use them to clear, even if I go to the portal. They just won't really have anyone to heal them. That's a bit of an issue, but should be okay. I mean, no, she can heal. She'll do just fine. Okay, so I'm gonna go down while you guys just try your best over here. Try not to die. Maybe summon a couple of skeletons, right? That might not be a bad idea. You know, I love it when the hero or the healer goes in first. I absolutely love that. It's one of my favorite things to happen in any video game, like ever. She's got good healing. It's just kind of weak. But good healing is just kind of weak. Maybe we can resummon him though. We still have one fighter and she's gonna die, no? Well, maybe if we can heal her once, she'll be fine. Yeah, let's heal her once. Please come through. There we go. There we go. Kira, you can kill this person here. And look, that's a masked one again here. My guy is playing on all sides, so he always comes out on top. Alright, let's have a little breather here. Let's have a little breather. You don't have to be frontlining. You're a mage. We're almost down there. Okay, now let's relax here a little bit. Let's, you know, get our health back in check. In the meantime, we can push down here. Pretty narrow passageway. The other one, by the way, would lead us through this here. Leads you to about the same place. Don't die. Don't die, please. Don't die, please. I really don't want you to die. Please. They do drop some loot here. Well, not what I wanted. I really wanted the coins, but okay, I'll take any loot over no loot, right? Any loot over no loot is always preferable. Now, let's see. While you are doing whatever the hell you're doing, I'm gonna take the two of you, and you're gonna destroy me these towers so these guys can join me. The rest of us is gonna push on. Well, I could go up here, actually. Yeah, you know what? You know what? That's what we're gonna do. You guys are gonna be destroying towers. And we are gonna be pushing outwards a little bit. Oh, sorry, not outwards, but up here. A couple of lava crawlers, and they can be pretty damn annoying, but... Well, it should be fine. Need to get rid of him. Yeah, he hurts, definitely. Well, I guess she doesn't have to heal her, in particular. Heal him, please, though. He's the big shot here. Alright, get these without the 2. She's catching quite a bit of heat down there. The Drakes, they're leaving us alone for now, so I'm not gonna worry about them. At some point, we're gonna have to, though. Okay, you're gonna go from left, you go from right. And nothing that good. Actually, pretty shit loot, what they gave us just then. Actually, pretty garbage. Okay, alright, let's get rid of these. I really wish she had a spell for healing. Like an automatic, guys. I'm an English professional. Automatic spell for healing. That would have been huge, actually. That would have actually been huge. This way, we're just gonna have to do it the old-fashioned way, which is to say, very slowly. All right, you guys destroy me this here. There's a couple of gargoyles. I think we can actually get those to move, unless I'm mistaken. Right, let's make 50. I guess we can make a few, send them down here. Oh yeah, we can, okay. That's good, that's good. Here they might struggle a little bit. They might struggle a little bit with these. Oh, we didn't struggle at all here, that's great. Okay, you go here, you are done with yours, so you destroy this one, and they're gonna destroy the last one. We're gonna go in here. And just do our best, you know? I love how they stole mana from him. He's a machine, man. He's a hunk of metal. Hell, you're stealing mana from. If anything, steal it from the healer. I mean, don't steal it from the healer, please. By God, don't steal it from the healer. But you could, you know, if you were to. Probably the best choice, to be honest with you. All right. No, it's looking pretty good. It's looking pretty good. And with that, I think we also should be able to get the sun freaks down here. Never liked the Empire. I mean, I love them thematically, but I feel like as far as bad and good guys go, the Norcane, you can make the argument some of them are kind of good guys, right? In their own twisted way. The Crimson Empire is just, it just ain't it, right? The Crimson Empire, those are just dicks, those guys. Those guys are just all the way down on the food chain for me. Alright, we can clear a little bit more here. Just gonna wait with these. I mean, they attack me anyway, right? So, might as well just wait. This might be a little bit tricky, actually. I need you to make me one of these. I need you... Oh my god, no, that's a bad idea. But you know, even if they die... Even if they die, I still think it's not too bad, because we can respawn them. So, like, it doesn't matter in a way, right? And they're not dying, not all of them at least. So, we're gonna respawn you. You're gonna make me another skeleton, just, you know, so we have you. Okay, you rejoin me. You guys rejoin me as well now, finally. It's been a while, it's been a hot minute. Alright, so apparently they do hurt quite a bit. Let's respawn you here. Maybe if I can get this one, at least. Before he runs away. Because I can just respawn her, doesn't matter. Okay. I love how the freezing effect hits before, like, it even hits her. Makes sense. Help me? Help me, please. Please help me. Just go Necromancer. Prime target. Prime target. All right, you go here. And give him a little bit of support. Now, yeah, we have a troll monument here. There's really no reason to use the troll monument, though, because, like, for what, right? We only got the sun ones left, and once those are gone, we're gonna be in the middle of the whole thing here anyway, right? So there's, like, no real reason to do so. But you could, if you really want to play with trolls. I'm not really feeling it all that much here, though. Okay, let's do this. You two. Oh, not from down here. From down here, obviously. Alright, you guys... I guess we can go down here. Clear as well. I just hope they don't attack me while I'm going through this, like, narrow passageway. That would kind of suck. Right, Tower of Sorcery. Not the Sun Tower, important. Because the Sun Towers hurt for a lot more. And this shouldn't even be possible, what we're doing here. Just because the door's bugged open. For God knows what reason. Alright, go on Shal'Dun. I have such a love-hate relationship with Shal'Dun. His story is really nice. Like, his story is basically, he got betrayed. Like, he used to be a good fighter of the Sinistra, and then he got betrayed, and, like, he was put into a fight, like a losing fight that was rigged against him. Got betrayed and all of that, right, and, like, lost it because of it. I like the character. I absolutely hate the hero you get, though. Because I feel like, you know, okay, Sinistra, right? Half magic, half magic, half, like, you know, fighting, like the fighting skills, like assassins, kind of going in that direction, which is fine. That's completely acceptable and understandable. The problem I have with this guy is the fact that he's just not good at anything he does. Like, he's just there, you know? Like, it doesn't do much. He just does not do much, if anything. Alright, let's get rid of these guys here. Do a little bit of healing on the side. No, we're doing fine, though. We're doing fine. You know, my heroes are still pretty strong, even without me, who is, just by the fact that we've got healing, the strongest one. Alright, you're gonna just send a totem for this. Excuse me. Excuse me, big cough, big cough. Alright, we're going up. It's going down, I'm yelling timber. Ah, some spiders there, we might as well get these a little bit later. We're doing pretty fine here, though. Obviously we're losing some people, right? But that's to be expected. Overall, though, we're slaying it. And we're almost level 21. We might be able to get level 22 on this map, though I don't know about that one. Level 22 might be pushing it a little bit. Oh, the moon elemental's getting kind of low. Kind of low, I say, but not low enough for me to worry. We barely lost anyone, and I feel like the only people we did lose were orcs. Yeah, I think the only ones we lost were orcs, which is absolutely fantastic. Couldn't have been better. Alright, get rid of you. Get rid of you, and there should be a key I can loot here. Yes, now we've got all three parts of the key.
Wir haben den Zugang zur inneren Stadt. Es wird Zeit, Grim eine Lektion zu erteilen.
Yeah, man, let's go into that inner city, to which we couldn't have gone earlier because, I don't know, we just couldn't for some reason. You know, it's funny, I could use my heroes to kill Grim, and that would probably bug a cutscene or something. Actually, while they do this, I'm just gonna turn on the lights in the room. I'll be back in a second. Actually, might as well send them down here to do this. Yeah, there we go, much nicer. After I turn the camera back on, and you'll see. There we go, we're not in a dungeon anymore. I just don't like playing in a room that's too dark. You feel me? Like, you know, just something about it. I'm not that much of a night creature, I guess, to put it that way. Okay. Guess we can get these crawlers too, but we should probably ooh, there's a lot of them. Probably lure them out. With those two being the first to hit and you just being there for support. So you can use Berserk. We should all go on the same one though. Let's agree on that one, okay? Let's all go on the same one. Loot this and we can move on. How is he poisoned? I will repeat, he is a hunk of iron. There is no way he gets poisoned. Like, what even poisons him? What even poisons him? He's gonna die because of the poison, isn't he? You know what? That's completely fine. I don't mind. I don't care. Actually, I kinda do. Kinda do, but you know what? Nothing we can do. She gets another heal in before anything happens. Yeah, there we go. The crawler, we can maybe kill a little bit quicker. Well, everyone, please just hit the same one. It's not that hard. Teamwork makes the dream work, or something like that, you know? And she's dead. And he's probably gonna die too. Well, the blade's gonna be there soon enough, I guess, but yeah. Annoying. Quite annoying. Maybe he can make a few skellies there to help. Alright, that guy's up here. We don't really need his help anymore. But, you know, might as well take it. Why do I keep pulling on the map when I just want to click here? Okay, so we got that going. I love how no one's destroying this here. I'm just like clearing half of the inner city. I already cleared more than half of it. Ooh, those look like they don't want to play here now, do they? I got level 21, I hadn't even noticed when. Let's fight. Let's fight. As long as I don't get killed, we should be good. Can't do this. Let's do white magic on level 9 actually. I want to put a bit more into white magic here as well. A little bit more at least. Okay, do another big heal here, please, for me. Be so kind, will ya? Healing is just so broken in this game, though. Like, isn't it? You can just keep your army alive for so long. Speak of the devil from earlier, man. You know what we're gonna do? We are gonna go straight in here. Enchantment 9. Put that bad boy in. Let's go. Okay, now I actually have to see who, what, and how I can use Enchantment 9 on. Because I don't know what the level cap is for it. No, where are you going? Just stay here, please. I don't know what the level cap is for it. Don't know what the level cap is. We're gonna figure it out. There's a dwarven building here for God knows what reason. Let's ignore that. Let us ignore that as much as we can. It's just so random sometimes. Like, they just put a dwarven building in there. Sure, let's do that. Why not? I want to try doing it on this guy here. That'd be huge if I could. Kinda doubt it, but... well, we can try dominate, right? Oh, wait, there's a lot of people here. There's a lot of people here, more than I thought. Oopsie. Oopsie daisy. Alright, you guys can go get some goblins, some shit like that. While I try to use this one here. They don't really have anyone who's below level 16, I don't believe. So we're gonna need help here. I can't, no, I can't. Maybe I'll, no, wrong one, wrong spell. Maybe I can use it on this one. I can! Okay, I can! And now he's gonna get killed by all of these people. But I can use it on him. That's huge. That's actually huge. For some reason it broke immediately, but that's fine. No, but it's huge because I now know what sort of the limits are of this. You are going to get me the chest over here. I know what sort of the limits are for using it. On the next map, again, it's not going to be that useful, but on the map after that, it is going to be huge, I think. Especially if we get another level into it. Especially if we get another level into it. That's going to be big, 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 big. Big money. Cash money, even, some could say. Alright, even got a level 9 shield. I'm going to take a closer look at that one as soon as I can. You guys will help him. We're having some trouble over here. Yeah, the Centurio is not a nice person. Not a nice person at all. Maybe Ragnar, she can't. No, she's probably not gonna be able to save it. Oh, she is. Okay. Okay, that's huge. That's huge. As well send another one of you here. Give her another heal. See, they're pretty good. All right.
Das kann nicht sein. Nichts besiegt die Allmacht des Feuers.
Well.
Erspart mir euer Gefasel, Priester. Wenn ihr leben wollt, hört mir zu. Ich kenne euer Bestreben, die Mondstadt zu vernichten. Ihr habt eine Macht erforscht, die der schwarzen Magie widersteht?
Das Elementar der Sonne.
Ruft es, unterstellt es meinem Befehl, oder tretet eurem Gott gegenüber.
Bei den Flammen des Bargagor, dann nehmt es, Menschenhund. Das rote Imperium wird nie untergehen. Ich werde euch noch brennen sehen, Runenknecht.
He's kind of right in that one, in that regard. But that's a story for another time. Right, now, the only thing that's left to do is to pave the way up to the portal, and then we can actually rejoin our heroes. Well, actually... Well, we can actually rejoin our heroes as is, but actually, let's use the portal. Let's do it properly. For once, right? Alright, you also join us. I kind of wish he'd have an aura or something. He'd be a little bit more useful with that. Okay, we did it. We've got 3 orcs up here for some reason. I'm gonna put you here. I'm gonna need you there in a little bit. I've got quite a few good merchants in this group here that we're gonna have to talk to. Gonna have to talk to them. Can't really do it though without me being there. What am I getting messages from? My phone's buzzing like next to me. It's like bzz, 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 the whole time. Don't know why. Don't care that much. We are in the middle of something. Alright. You guys go here too. Just fight your way through. The gate's right here. Just go. Just go. What is she doing? Bro. Okay. That's... How do you even shoot them from there? Also, kind of like the fact that they're running away from me. The merchants. But bro, what the hell are you doing over there? What the hell are you doing? Fire elemental. Oh, there's a master of fire. There's a demon just randomly chilling there. Okay, so all of you now need to go back here, except for me. I'm gonna go through the portal. With the 2 gates that actually need to be opened, except the middle one, which for some reason doesn't. Alright, the sun key, the moon key, the star key. Let's get in there. Quick save just to be on the safe side. Don't want anything to bug out. Alright. And now we can rejoin. Say as if nothing ever happened. And we cleared the whole left, top, bottom, all sides of the map. Except for the middle. So a little bit more points into charisma. Put one here, like this. I feel like we need charisma a lot more than I thought we would. Especially, well, more charisma makes it more likely that the mind magic works, right? So, makes sense, I guess. Makes sense. Okay, just get the demon. Just get the demon. We still have quite a bit to clear up here, right? The whole top part of it. But we were busy, to be fair. We were busy, definitely. We could go to Grim. I'm gonna leave Grim for when we actually get to the... can I get some help? for when we actually get to the final part here. I'll try and get as many of these as I can under my control, because they can be pretty useful. They can one-shot the enemies with the spells, which they're not doing at the moment, but they can. I believe in them, I know they can. And there was a level 9 shield there that I wanted to use. Ice magic, intelligence, wisdom. Lose 5 charisma, but I feel like the intelligence and wisdom alone might be worth it in this case. Okay, put you under my spell as well. There we go. Help me. They even put the spell on him. And that, oh my god, that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. It's pretty good against them too. He is pretty good. We will lose the hold on them once my mana runs out. Yeah, like right now. Wait, no, he still had the thing above his head though. Did I mess something up? No, probably not. Probably not, but you do lose the hold once the mana runs out, because obviously, right, you can't keep them in your control anymore, which makes sense, you know, that's pretty normal, I think. Pretty normal. Let's get all of these out of the way. Yeah, I don't think level 22 is gonna be in. At least not this map. Next one for sure. Next one might even get 23, because there's gonna be a lot of XP on that map. But before we even go there, there's a few things I'm gonna have to take a look at. First, our runes. Level 22 would be big. Actually thinking of it. Huh. You know what? I'm gonna remove you, put you in. But thinking of it, level 22 might be super big. So before we go to the next map, what I think I'm probably gonna do is I'm going to. You might as well join now. I'm gonna go to Mirathua and do a couple of quest lines over there. So next episode might be a little bit shorter compared to this one, but it's all for a good purpose. Oh my god, she's garbage. She doesn't even have an aura. I feel bad for switching them. Like, yeah, sure, she's got like these couple of spells. Doesn't really matter though. Look at her. Mental essence 3. Nah, I'm switching this. I'm switching this. You're out. Sorry. You're not making the cut. You're not made for this. You are not made for this. At least she had an aura that we can use, and we don't actively have to, like, you know, do stuff with it. The other one's got like 2 level 3 spells. Tell me, how the hell am I gonna... what am I supposed to do with these? Nothing, that's right. I'm not supposed to do anything with them. Not supposed to do anything. Now I feel bad for undressing everything. Like, I gotta put it back on now. Let's just do it. 1... Sometimes the coughs just get to me. Let's just give her everything she had and we will be good to go. That's not bad, but not really good either for her. There we go. 6 of you. In here too. Should be done in about 5 minutes with this. Okay, you guys on the other hand need to go in here and please clear this for me. Actually, they're gonna come to us. These guys can be pretty annoying too, right? I don't know if they keep respawning or something, but they can be... Oh my god, they just go one shot. Yeah, totems are definitely balanced and don't need any adjustments whatsoever. This sleeve looks perfectly fine to me. Nothing to see here, boys. Nothing to see. We didn't even lose one person yet, and we even got like orcs, like super weak ones. Okay, they do keep respawning though. They do keep respawning fairly quickly too. That might be a bit of an issue because it's so narrow here. Because it's so narrow here. Let's get this pretty quickly, please. Thank you. Oh my goodness. I'm not healing them, am I? Not healing them. Alright, but they've done what they needed to do. And the army is done. Don't need anything else from them. Maybe I should hit as well. That might be a good thing to try and do. Give a big heal to Lena, just so she can like use spells again. Yeah, 22 is not gonna be in it, but 21.5 is, so that should be fine. Alright, get this and we're almost done. Kind of a fan of the spiders here. Spiders fit very well thematically. Because, you know, Dark Elves, Norcane, spiders, it's kind of like one of the signs they've got. So it's pretty nice. I like it. All right. There we go. We didn't even have to build up that much of an orc army. I mean, we did have 50, but less than I thought we'd need. You know, in many ways, it seems like the character we are playing as, even though there are certain drawbacks when you're doing individual stuff individually, it's pretty damn good when you're doing stuff as a group, right? We've got 9 here. I guess we can remove this one, put it in here. If I had someone else who could heal, I would actually use this, but I don't, so... This one is on 6, might as well get that on 9. Anything else I can do, maybe for the magic spells? We've got... enemy mana, but defensive is still at 6. I need to level it up next level. Maybe, we'll see. We'll see what we focus on. Alright, Master One before we go there, and then we'll see what happens.
Ihr glaubt doch nicht, dass ich mir das letzte Kapitel eurer interessanten Reise entgehen lasse.
Ihr hättet mir gefehlt, alter Mann. Keine Götzenstatuen hier?
Oh, spottet nicht. In meinem Alter wird man nun mal etwas wunderlich.
Ah, I love him.
Dieser Runenstein bindet einen Dunkelelfen.
Ich erwecke ihn für euch. Hier. Die Norcane sind gute Streiter.
Man, he just does it, you know, he just does it.
Zunutze.
Dieses Metallteil könnte euch auch interessieren.
Ein eiserner Anführer, ein Prinzeps. Seltenes Gut. Diese Monstren waren die Generäle der eisernen Horden. Seine Vernichtungskraft ist unschlagbar. Finde die anderen Teile. Es müssten noch 3 weitere sein. Und einen Runenstein.
Will do, will do.
Einen Kämpfer, wie es keinen zweiten gibt.
Matchless. Sounds a bit wrong, matchless. Maybe I'm just overthinking it. Alright, let's get Grim. We do have some parts for it, right? I've got like Blade Princeps, yeah, I've got... Excuse me. I've got 2, need 2 more. Ah, man. Coughing is annoying. I've had a bit of a sore throat like for the past couple of days. Hello, Grim. How's it going? It would be funny if I could like take those over. Can I take Grim over? Probably not, right? No, that doesn't seem like I can. But him alone against all of us, nah. Chances are slim. Oh, come on, play me a cute little cutscene here. Can we... Why is he running away? Why are you running? Why are you running? Why are you running? Implementing memes into SpellForce.
Wert. Wo ist der Shal'Dun, Verräter?
Fort. Im Abgrund am Herz der Welt schmiedet ihr den Bann, der unsere Götter wieder auf Io zurückbringen wird. Er ist ein Sohn der Dunklen. Eure Waffen können ihm sowieso nichts anhaben.
Aber du wirst uns verraten, was ihn verletzen kann, nicht wahr?
Lena, es tut mir leid.
Mir auch, Grim. Denn ich weiß, wie sehr du Kälte hast.
Nein, hör auf! Ah!
He had it coming. He had it coming.
Sprich!
Nur eine Waffe. Eine Waffe nicht von dieser Welt kann den Shal'Dun besiegen.
Und du weißt, wo es eine solche Waffe gibt?
Er hat sie vor langem erbeutet. und wohl verwahrt. In den Glutfängen hält er sie versteckt. Von einem Feuerengel bewacht. Es ist das Schattenschwert. Es kann ihn töten, aber wer es führt, dessen Seele ist verloren.
Craig, wir müssen weiter in die Glutfänge. Wir werden versuchen, diese Schattenklinge zu erbeuten. Die Stadt gehört euch.
Ich werde Shal'Dun für euch halten. Der Glutstein, der das Tor zum Abgrund öffnet, wird für euch bereit liegen, sobald ihr zurückkehrt. Was ist mit ihm?
Er erinnert sich gerade an ein Versprechen, das ich ihm gab.
That's a good line.
Lila
That's a
Mädchen.
nice line.
Du würdest doch nicht...
Of course I would. Of course I would. Then why the hell is he full HP again? There's no reason for him to be. Let's just get rid of him. Come on. Bro, you betrayed us. Like, so many people died because of you, and he thinks he's gonna live? Nah, he's not. He will give us some good loot, though. Black Tala. Oh, that's actually sick. I don't know if it's worth it with us having, you know... Yeah.
Ihr habt die Waffe?
Nein,
Ohne das Schwert hat es keinen Sinn, gegen den Fialdak anzutreten. Ihr müsst es erringen.
Alright, so, with this then, I think it'd be a good place to save with Shal'Dun 1. I know there's a couple of enemies here, I know we've got merchants, but in the next episode, we're actually probably gonna go Mirathua to do the whole, like, side quest thingies, right? And since it's gonna be a shorter episode, I want to use some of the time to, you know, talk to merchants, see what we can buy, see if we can get the best equipment before we move on to the Firefangs. So with that in mind, thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Don't forget to join the Discord. I know you can see me and hear me. Look me in the eye. Go there. The link's down below, as always. Thanks for watching again, and yeah, I'll see you soon in a couple of days with the next episode. Bye!